I think it's Moss Farms. My organization does nature reconnection through the arts. We're launching our Wild Arts Research Guild, and I'm working out the order and priorities of the rollout. Would love any input. Okay, well, Moss Farms, are you still here?
I am. I am here.
Where is Moss Farms based?
I'm based in Los Angeles. We do work in California, Nevada, Wisconsin, and we're hoping to do some work in Canada because I love it there. So any reason to be there is all good. Um, yeah, so with rolling this out, I've been like listening to you so much, you've become my imaginary friend that no one else believes is real.
Right.
You just exist in my mind. And following listening to you, I like enrolled in the Mighty Networks because that's where I thought would maybe house the virtual component of it. Although the idea is that we're going to be doing things in hubs in all the different areas where we can, regionally sort of deal with people because the in-person component is most important. But trying to figure out what order to put all these little ducks in is a beast.
Yes, it is always. So with this kind of planning, the thing I'd recommend for everyone is, this is going to sound so rookie, but it's sometimes just the doing it. The first thing is I would open up a spreadsheet, and each
Hmm.
row is an action. Each row is, okay, we're going to do this. And think about, what do we need to do to get this from where it is to where we want it to be as a project? Yeah, and
Hmm.
just put down everything you can think of. And if there's anyone else involved in this project, I'd be
Hmm.
asking them to add to that list too. And then second, you go and you start prioritizing it. You give everything a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, put it in a rough order
Hmm.
of sequence. And then I'd be looking at those ones and like, okay, is there a 1A, 1B, 1C, start to refine it. And then again, I would pass it by some other people's like, does this plan make sense? Would
Hmm.
this work? What's missing from this plan? And then it's got to be put into the schedule. There's got to be a certain amount of whatever your to do. Do you have a system for to do lists and all this, or?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of what you're saying is kind of what I've already been doing.
Right.
We're ways down that. It's more a matter of what things do I take out beyond, like, let's say the circle of people that are, have already been advisors for our organization or whatever, or the people that I go to, the other, crazy artisan people I know. Like when it comes to the actual, like, more public side of the rollout, that's what I'm not as sure how to scaffold.
The so what is it you're trying to roll out?
Um, to make the membership live so that we can start to bring people into it.
Okay, so you're trying to
So,
launch the membership, and what is the membership
yeah.
good? Who is it for?
Um, Artists, healers, systems creators who are all informed by nature, whose work is fundamentally draws on nature as a model.
Okay, and why do they
So
need this?
all of our teachers and artists and artisans. I've sort of arrived at doing this out of knowing so many of these people through the work that we've been doing with our Art of Nature program and our other programs and just from life. I'm finding that these people they're always looking for ways to learn from each other and connect with each other, so that they're not all starting from zero in their own little scattered, they're like a little constellation. They really want to have some connection to the constellation of the work that they're doing in their own communities so that they have people to go to for resource, help, guidance. One of the things I'd love to bring them is you. I think they all need you.
Well, in 3 words, what's their problem?
uh, Isolation, uh, seeking abundance, which is, I don't know what the word exactly for that is. Um, and solidarity of voice.
Okay, okay, no, that's too many words. So
Yes,
three
that's too many
word,
words. Yes,
yeah,
that's what I need to work on.
yeah, 3 words meaning like really bad acne, like a sentence in three
Ah, okay.
words. Not enough clients. What's
Hmm.
the one issue that brings them most in 3 words?
More connected work.
That's Island B. That's what they want.
Hmm.
So what's the problem then?
Uh, Isolated geographically, or whatever. Isolation. Uh,
Yeah,
that's
okay.
that's very good. I'll work on that. That's a very
Yeah,
good to do. That's before going to step one to do.
Well, and it's for everybody. This is, I mean, it's a terrible exercise to give somebody on the spot. But this is, here's why I ask it of people, is because you might think, well, of course I struggle, because it's a very hard thing. But if I were to ask your clients, if I were to say, look, what brought you here? You only got 3 words, and whatever you say is the problem in 3 words, we'll solve it. So
Hmm.
be honest now. Tell me, what's the biggest problem? They'd be able to do it. And sometimes I think we just get so trapped in our philosophy and our approach and all the modalities we have, then we lose sight of the real, just burning issue that brought them, which for them is pretty simple. Yeah, not enough clients. Um,
Hmm.
Lonely. Uh, yeah, overwhelmed with marketing.
Hmm.
It's often something very simple. Now, yeah, what do you want? Again, in 3 words. If we can get this to be something that we could show them and they say, oh, fuck, yeah, that's me. That's exactly me. That's my problem. And then you can expand, okay, now do it in 7 words. Flesh it out a
Right.
little bit more. Now, can you make this a headline that captures either the problem or the result? That's
Hmm.
that's the idea. And then, okay, so now we know, what we're trying to do. This will inform, parts of the launch. But the other thing is, if you go to my website under the live events, recordings or something,
Hmm.
Bradley Morris and I did something called the Art of the Slow Launch, which is a five
Okay, I'll look
hour
for that one.
yeah, it's a 5 hour virtual workshop. And I would just sit down, yourself and anyone else who's involved, and just play it and go through it. Schedule 5 hours and just go through it as if it's
Hmm.
live. And that will help you design the launch plan from the external marketing side of the how do you get it out there.
So that's not the link for your thing with Bradley on that is on your website.
It is. And I
I
think
watched
that,
a bunch of stuff of you guys before this, but not
okay,
that.
great. And there's the B-Day 50 code that's in the email,
Hmm.
that I believe will also work for that
Oh,
offering.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mhm.
great.
Well, thank you so
Your
much.
wisdom is appreciated as always.
Well, thank you for the work you're doing. Desperately needed. It's so good to see people coming together and learning from each other. Yeah, good. All right. Thank you.